Welcome to day 9 of Stuff Your Stocking. We've had so much fun bringing you each day for the last 9 days, and today is no exception. We're going to talk about the Stripology ruler today and a couple of the coordinating books that I absolutely love. So the Stripology ruler is more than just a traditional slot ruler, and I'm actually going to show you a demo of how I use it and why I love this. So this Stripology ruler is actually the extra large size, so you can get much more cutting done at one time. Not only does it have the inch, the half inch, it also has lines for quarter inch, which is really great when you are working on projects that are not using the traditional half or 1 inch increments. This ruler is marked so clearly with stars and with squares to tell you exactly where the cuts are as you're using your rotary cutter and cutting. Additionally, you can use this. It's got a 10-inch charm square up point, and it also has a 60 and a 45-degree line when you do need to do some of those angle cuts. I have taken a couple classes from GE Designs, and the projects are always and have always been very fabulous. So we're doing the ruler with 2 of the introduction books, which is Stripology and Stripology 2. And then we're going to also explore Stripology and Mixology, which is a book that has got 13 quilt patterns in it, along with drink recipes, which I thought was kind of fun. We won't be drinking on camera. But with that being said, we are going to be offering with our package today, which will be the ruler and the 3 books, we are going to offer 6 free classes in 2021. These will be virtual Zoom classes, so anybody that purchases the package will get these classes for free. We are going to do 2 projects from each of the 3 books. We'll have kits and things available, and those will start in February. So they will be every other month through 2021. When we get to the end of 2021, we'll do 2 classes say September and October, so that you can have time to have those up for Christmas. What I'd like to do is actually really quickly show you a demo of why I love this ruler so much and how easy it is and how important it is to have this as part of your sewing notions. Okay, so let me just move these rotary cutters to the side, and let me just show you here really quickly what I was talking about. We have whole inch increments, we have half-inch increments, there are also quarter-inch lines. These are notated by half-inch and 2.5-inch cuts. So let's say you're making binding and you need to get your 2.5-inch strip cuts really quick. You're just going to go to the squares, and these are going to be your 2.5-inch cuts. You don't have to do any thinking in your head. If you need 1.5-inch cuts, you're going to be using the stars. So if you just go right to where a star is, that's going to do what you need. There are projects that you use 10-inch squares, and this will do all of the cutting for it. And once again, a 60 and a 45-degree line. Now, you guys, and I get told on a regular basis that I can get a lot done. And for me, it's about efficiency with the amount of samples and things that we have to make. So what I've done is I've pressed my fabric. So let's just say, so I've pressed it and then I have folded it up. So let's just say that I need to cut, let's see, we're just going to say I'm going to cut some binding here really quick. So we need to cut some 2.5-inch strips. Now, I've also told you in previous days and in the past, I use both a 45 and a 60 millimeter rotary cutter. These are on one of our 10 days of Stuff Your Stocking promos. In this case, you want to use your 45. It gets into the groove. So if I want to take my 0 point and I just want to square this up, and then I want to cut 1.5-inch strips, I'm just going to go right here to the stars. And every time I hit a star, I've now cut a 1.5-inch strip. Now, if I needed to cut 4-inch strips, I'm just going to have to do the 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. I can do those however I want. So let's say you're working on a project and you need to have a whole bunch And let me show you this. So here's my squares, right? Or here's my strips. So these are gonna be perfectly lined up. I'm gonna twist these out of the way. So let's say I'm cutting sashing and I need a whole bunch of 10-inch pieces, and I've cut all those strips. I can come right here, I can line that up, and you see I've lined it up right on a line, and then here I've made sashing strips. So very quick, very easy. Now I would have actually left multiple strips lined up so that I could just not have to move them around to subcut, but I wanted to show you multiple things. So now let's say I need 1.5-inch squares because I'm working on something that needs snowballs or whatever it is. So I can square up here, and then I'm just gonna cut everywhere there's a star, and I have very quickly and very efficiently cut all of my squares. So you guys can see how much more accurate you can cut. You're not constantly picking up a ruler, moving it, shifting your fabric. So there are my ruler, there are those pieces. Let's just say that I need some 1.5 by 3-inch pieces. All I do is I come here with my measurement, and now you guys can open this up. I just left this folded for the video. So I need 1.5 by 3, so 3, 6, 9. And there are my rectangles. So you guys can see how quick and how efficient you guys can cut your fabric. And I use this to cut inner borders, sashing, squares, bindings, all of that kind of stuff. So let's go back to the other room, and we will just review the package for you. Okay, so here is the ruler that you're gonna get. You're gonna get Stripology 1 and Stripology 2. And then you're also gonna get Stripology Mixology. So this has 13 quilts, and these are all made using this ruler. With that being said, not only are you just cutting your strips, once you've sewn things together, so let's say you have a 5-inch strip that you're sewing a 2-inch strip to, and then you're gonna subcut, you're gonna use this ruler to subcut also. So it is just an extremely efficient way to do it. The Day 9 package will have 3 books, the ruler, and 6 free virtual Zoom classes that will begin in February. We will do 2 projects from each of the 3 books that come with your package. Don't forget, you also get a $5 gift card with every complete package that you buy from us. So I know there's been a lot of you out there collecting those throughout the last 9 days. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow for our final 10 days of Stuff Your Stocking. Have a good day, everybody.